Hi guys, Nick here from Tech Radar, and today we're looking at the Movado Connect 2.0 smartwatch. Now this is the second edition of the smartwatch. It originally launched in 2017 and this is the follow-up version. This one aims to bring a number of hardware improvements to the smartwatch. So first of all, it's got 1 GB of RAM and 8 GB of onboard storage, and it's powered by a Snapdragon Wear 3100 processor. Now new to this updated edition is a heart rate monitor at the back that you can see over here, as well as GPS tracking. So for example, you want to do any of your running activities when you're not carrying your phone, you can do so, and the GPS on board will track all of your movements and how far you've traveled. Now you can see here this one has a blue fabric strap on it, but it also comes in various other models. You also have options like leather as well as steel like this one. Changing them around is very simple. There's a latch at the back of the strap. You simply pull the latch back and the strap detaches from the watch face, and you can simply add in any of the other straps you prefer. Now coming to the watch face itself, it has either a 42mm or a 40mm size. We have the 42mm one over here, which is actually quite nice. It's not too bulky in your wrist. It feels quite lightweight. But the one problem that we had with this particular watch is that although the watch face is 42mm, the actual screen size or screen real estate is about 38 to 39mm because it has quite thick bezels on it. So it's a little bit of a disadvantage that way when it comes to reading actual text and data on the screen itself. Now there's a rotatable crown here on the left hand side, and you can use that to bring up the app menu as well as navigate through any of your settings. There are also 2 customizable buttons here on the side of the watch, so you can use those to launch an application, go into your workout, fitness, etc. So you can customize that within the watch itself. Now coming to fitness tracking, it is powered by Google Fit. So you have Google Fit on the watch itself, which is able to track a number of activities. So whether you're doing cycling, weightlifting, aerobics, or running, jogging, etc., all of those workouts are pre-programmed into the Google Fit application. So you can launch them straight away on the app, on the watch, and the app will track all of your various fitness workouts. The one thing to note about the Connect 2.0 is it isn't a watch you can wear when you're doing activities such as swimming, because it isn't water resistant. It is waterproof to light splashes, but you definitely don't want to wear this when you're swimming. It doesn't have any native sleep tracking, so you'll have to download an external third-party sleep tracking app to it. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this for sleep tracking because although it is quite lightweight, it is a little bit hefty to wear when you're going to sleep. So apart from that, it is still very good for fitness tracking. Now the Connect 2.0 will work with both iOS and Android phones, but because it's powered by Wear OS, it tends to work a little bit better with Android phones. We've tested it on both iOS and Android, and the functionality and the performance was pretty much on par with either OS. The Connect 2.0 does support Google Pay, so you're able to tap the watch on a card reader or payment gateway to make payments easily with Google Pay. When it comes to battery life, we were able to squeeze about 3 days worth of use from a single charge. Now that's with just basic notifications turned on and no fitness tracking and no GPS features enabled whatsoever. If you were to use the GPS tracking and fitness features on a daily basis, then you'll pretty much get just about a full day's worth of use before you need to get it recharged. Now charging is very simple. The Movado Connect 2.0 comes with its proprietary charger. It magnetically attaches to the back like so, and then you can charge it by connecting it into a USB port on a PC or even into a power socket, simple as that. Now price-wise, the Movado Connect 2.0 is going for about $450 all the way up to $750 depending on the style of watch that you want to buy. Now there are definitely cheaper alternatives to the smartwatch on the market, but just in terms of style and looks, this is definitely one of the better watches to get if you're in the market for a smartwatch that has a lot of functionality like normal smartwatches, but definitely looks very, very good on your wrist. Now some of the things we didn't like about it, specifically with the bezels are a little bit thicker on the screen than we'd like on a smartwatch, and also the performance isn't as smooth as we'd like to be, and that's just down to Wear OS being a little bit sluggish rather than any fault of Movado. So there were definitely instances where we were tapping multiple times on the watch to swipe through an application or notification and just wasn't responding. So it's really just down to the performance of Wear OS on this particular smartwatch. Other than that, if you're able to look past the occasional sluggish of Wear OS and you are definitely in the market for a smartwatch that looks as good as this, then the Movado Connect 2.0 is the smartwatch to get. It's available directly from Movado.com, and it's available, like I said before, in 2 different sizes with a number of different strap finishes. This is Nick signing off, but for more on smartwatches and everything in the world of tech, keep it locked right here to TechRadar.com.